ioEther. I got this.
Hey folks, this is ioEther and we're back with some more World of Tanks. So as you can tell, this is a Halimac in the ST1. It's a tier 10 game on Erlenberg, sometimes known as Derpenberg. We're going to have to see if that holds true for today or not. Before we get started, as always, if you like the video and you want to support the channel, the best 3 things you can do are, of course, hit the like button if you enjoyed it. That actually really helped us spin in the YouTube ratings. And of course, share the video with friends, especially if you're starring in it. Everybody needs to see how awesome you are, right? And then, of course, the last way, and wait, what are you doing? One of the last way. Oh, I see. His entire team's going the other way. So is he. I get that. Anyways, one of the last things you can do, one of the other things you can do, I guess, is support me on Patreon, and that would really help me out, especially if you want to, this channel is ad-free, and if you can just go to Patreon and drop me $1, that would, that's more than I earn on YouTube with ads anyway, so, yeah, thank you, that would be amazing. And I already got a couple people doing just that, and I thank them for supporting this channel. They are awesome. So our lone T-49 has decided to get himself killed. He is way up there. It's going to be hard for him to get out, considering how close he let that pattern get before he decided to exfiltrate. We'll have to see if he actually gets out or not. He's got to be lit by now. And there's a batch at 25 AP on him. And it looks like he hasn't been hit yet. He's dodging around, so I'm going to assume he's being shot at. These two guys are sitting here and waiting for the targets to come into range. Halimac is circling back. I actually prefer him head over towards the bridge, but it looks like he's going to go and use these bushes for cover. Oh, well, there was a bat shed over there, and there's not anymore. And the Patton looks like he may have got his tracks taken off for a second there. Unfortunately, we're not able to land a shot on him. 704 might reload in time to take another shot. He does. Do we be able... Nice shot! Unfortunately, the Yagzilla beside us didn't realize he was already dead and fired. Anyway, T-57 Heavy is just going to pop right out, and I think we may have taken his tracks off there for a second. Maybe not, but we definitely dealt him some serious damage. MET-10 hiding behind the wreck of the M48. The Yagzilla beside us taking all the heat for us, and that's a good target to be shooting at. The AMX 5120 is a deadly beast. I don't know if it's more deadly than the T-57 Heavy, but either way, T-57 got out of there. Ooh, nice shot into the AMX 30. I love the attention on that. Map awareness to realize that there was a target over there, and then to go and shoot at it. If we can hit the side of this turret, we can probably do damage to this guy. Or... no, I wouldn't shoot. Yeah, it's not really worth it. There's not enough of that T-10 showing to be worth shooting at. Aren't many more targets on this side. We have scared most of them off with just the overwhelming fire that has rained down on them, to the point where this Yagzilla and us are going to push forward. Can we get a shot between these buildings? One of the Yagzillas is all the way across the bridge and dishing out death on the other side. Ooh, we can see the Moss shooting on the move. Wow, good job. Unfortunately, we lost a ton of teammates just then, and this T-10 is still in place firing at will, and still nobody's been able to penetrate him. They can't see anything except the upper part of his turret, and that's really the problem, is the fact that nobody can see anything except for his turret on the T10 was extremely hard to penetrate. Why in the world was that 5120 just sitting there waiting to die? That's never gonna work. Shooting up into the turret of a T10 is never gonna work. T10 is... This is not a good plan. Though it does pen. T49 zipping around the back and dropping a shot into the back of that guy. If he turns his turret enough, yeah, we can get a nice, easy, clean shot through the back of his turret. And T49 is going to die for his sins, but so is the T10, so that was worth it. That was actually really worth it. AMX 50B in the open. Can we actually sneak a shot between these buildings? Okay, we don't need to. Nope, okay. So you get one shot on the moss without aiming, it goes in. 2 is not likely. The first was not likely. You got really lucky the first time. The second time, yeah, don't do it again, right? Oh, as both the Yagzillas munch on that poor moss, it goes down. There is only 3 targets left up. 2 of them were last spot over here. There we go. We got the E1 directly in front of us. Yagzilla going in for the kill. Can we get a bit of helping damage? Looks like yes, we can. Okay. Yeah, well, he's dead now, as everything focused fire on him. I highly doubt we're going to get in on any more damage, though, because of the location of the last 2 enemies way up there, unless that... No, E75 is, in fact, still in the corner. Friendlies are pushing in on it. We're firing into buildings because... reasons, I assume. That is game. I wrecked a tiny bit late, but that's okay. That was a good game. Mastery Badge, First Class, Spotter, Fire for Effect. This was a well-played game. Not a ton of his armor being used, but just using that gun and knowing where he can be shooting from, what targets he should be shooting at, and the map awareness. That hit on the AMX 30. Unless you were looking at the map, there was no way to even think about the fact that there might be targets on your flanks when there was so many targets right in front of you. And so the fact that he pulled away from potential targets in front of him to put a great shot into this AMX on his flank was a brilliant move. And that was, of course, because he was paying attention to that mini-map and he was watching it as much as he was watching what was going on in front of him, if not maybe more. 4,200 damage. Top experience on his team, obviously. Not quite top damage. Our T57 Heavy rocked that game. And then, of course, credit to the 2 members of Quaz in the Yagzillas. They really carried this game. The 4 of them, though, without those 4, this game would have been a landslide victory for the enemy. This was a great game. And the fact is, one of the reasons that Hamak got so much experience was because he's tier 9 and not a tier 10, and the rest were the rest of the strong contenders on our team were tier 10s. Also, he only got hit a bunch, like he blocked 5 shots. That's still 1,700 damage. That's impressive, and of course, the 1,100 damage in spotting, because when you're leading your team, of course, in a heavy tank, you pick up those spotting points, right? That's how heavy tanks work. They roll out in front of everybody else and they spot the enemies, right? No, oh no, wait, that's not how that should work. But it was well done anyway. Thank you so much, Hamak, for sending this in. Don't forget, guys, if you want to support the channel being ad-free, Patreon is a great place for that. Or you can simply hit the like button and, of course, share with all your friends, especially if you're starring in this or know somebody who is. Have a great day, y'all. This is ioEther out.